Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you're all doing well. In this video I am going to continue in part 2 of this page, and I'm doing the lemon part, and this book is from Meine Reise durch Europa by Rita Berman. So without further ado, let's get started, and I'm going to try to zoom you in. Hopefully it works. Yeah, I think it's big enough. Yes, so I am going to do this lemon part here today, and I'm going to start with the lemon flower, and we'll try the center part of the flower, and outside is a colored yellow, and not this yellow. I'll use this one, this chartreuse yellow. That was chartreuse. Yes, and a tiny bit of apple green inside here. Just a smidgen of it, and maybe this one, sunburst yellow. Is it visible? Yep. But this middle part here, and the flower is whitish, you know, with a little bit of a pink hue. So what I'll do is I will color it very faintly with pale sage. To give it a little bit of a dimension. And it has got a tiny bit of a pink hue. To that flower. And I will use this yellow chartreuse to blend it in. It's got a tiny bit of a pink hue. Pale sage. Probably a tiny bit, a tad bit of French grey 20, just to give it a tiny bit of a shadow bit here. Yeah, and I'll use eggshell to kind of blend it in. Maybe this part here, and it's a bit of a pinky, just, you know. Yeah, and the flowers here also, you know, slightly greenish. The buds and pink. And where's this grey? Did I put it back? French grey 20. It's not really visible, but it adds a bit of a dimension to it. And now I'm using apple green. This part here. Chartreuse. Yellow. And I'm going to use the white to blend it all in. Another color that you can use is this gray-green light, which is also a nice color to use for the shadow bits here. And now for the leaves, for this, this part here, I'm going to put dark green. Apply dark green here. Now, for the leaves, I'm going to apply very lightly a layer of dark green here. And now I'm going to go over it with apple green. Just leave the tips here first. And these lemon leaves are rather dark in, color. Darker sort of green. And I'm going to go in with the dark green here again. And to add a little bit more depth to it, I'm going to add a black cherry, because later I'm going to add a black cherry to the lemon part as well. Yeah, so this one adds a bit of a shadow bit to the leaves. Black cherry is a similar color to this purple in Divine Light Fast. I'll show you. See, this is Divine Light Fast. which I really enjoy using. This is Divine Light Fast, and black cherry from Prismacolor. Can you see the can you tell the difference? A very slight difference, but they are rather similar. So I can interchange using black cherry or Divine Light Fast Purple. So I'm going to put the Divine Light Fast Purple to the side. Yeah, that gives you know, when you mix a little bit of purple in, it gives a bit of a shadow as well. It's a very nice color to use. And you see, it makes a world of difference once you add the purple in. Purple on top of yellow will give you a, you know, a brownish hue, brownish color. See, now the leaves are, you know, it stands out. This leaf is more prominent now. Just by adding a tiny bit of extra purple. That's where purple comes in. Very nice. See? Now I'm going to continue with the leaves. Sorry for going here and there, and I'm going to go over it with chartreuse now. The whole thing. Just coloring in the whole thing. Blending in all the colors. Chartreuse. That's basically how I color my leaves. Just smudge all the colors together. Now for the lemon. Now there's my ever, you know, I used quite a lot. Sorry, I'm gonna look for my. Now there's my, yeah, see it. Canary yellow. Let's see. Just give it a base coat, base with this canary yellow, and this part of the lemon. And the inside of the lemon, I would color in with the flesh of the lemon. I'm coloring it with the yellow chartreuse. Ever so slightly first. And the, you know, all these parts here, I'm going to use green light. These bits here. And this sunburst yellow. with a brighter sort of orange color, just a little bit of more color. Here. And now that's where the purple will come in now. I'm going to use this black cherry. Very lightly color it in onto the yellow. And blend it in with yellow. Blend it in again with canary yellow. So it does give it a shadowy effect with it turns the purple brownish or darker yellow. And I'm going to use the sunburst yellow over everything. And finishing up with the chartreuse yellow, this part here. Leaving bits of white for, you know, just the shadow, the light source. So just blend it in here first. Yeah, this part. White bits here. And I just blend it in with canary yellow. It looks somewhat like, you know, there's some light here coming here. And maybe some pale sage. It's a bit of a green. Some, you know, lemon has a bit of a green touch in it. Yeah, I think this is great. And blend it in with the white part here. This is white. White flower. Yeah, so now the flower takes shape. And the background, I would just add a tiny little bit of a blue slate. And I'm going to turn the page this way so that it's easier for my hands. Yeah. I think it's visible, yes. Just a little bit of blue. I think it gives it a bit of contrast. Now there we go. Yeah, and maybe a little bit of a black cherry again for the bottom bit here. To give it a little bit more shadow. And blend it in with the blue. Right, I think it's yeah, there you have it. Another section done, just under 20 minutes, right? So thanks for watching, and if you like videos like this, do give me a cheeky thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, do hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell as well. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye bye. Take care.